Ever felt like everyone around you has it all figured out, but you're just drifting on the sidelines? That feeling of being alone, even when surrounded by people? It's loneliness. And it's so common that we're almost afraid to admit it. Today, we're tackling this head-on. I'm sharing 3 real, practical ways to break free from that isolating feeling. Not just quick fixes, but habits that will actually help you feel connected and grounded. Ready to start your journey back to feeling at home in the world?
Let's go!
Step 1. Step out of your comfort zone. First up, let's talk about the power of stepping out of your comfort zone. Picture this. You're at a cafe, on a bus, or maybe in a gym class. You see someone wearing a band t-shirt you love, or maybe they're reading a book you've wanted to dive into. It's the perfect icebreaker, but you hold back. Why? Because that moment of awkwardness feels like too much, right? But here's the truth. Breaking through that tiny moment of discomfort is the first step to cracking the walls of isolation around you. Imagine the possibilities here. You step up, make a comment about their book, maybe even a compliment on their style. Most people love a friendly comment. That small interaction could brighten your day and theirs. It doesn't have to be anything major. It's about training your brain to see that engaging with others doesn't have to be intimidating. Loneliness often thrives in that safe zone where we're more comfortable avoiding any risk. But breaking out of it, even in small ways, teaches us that connection can be as easy as saying, "Hey, I like your taste." One small step out of your comfort zone can change the way you approach every interaction. Step 2. Build a social routine. Now let's look at the importance of creating social routines. You know that sinking feeling you get when you're all alone on a Saturday night with no plans? That's because loneliness loves isolation. And it's worse when it has space to grow. Here's where a structured routine can turn things around. Maybe it's joining a local sports club, a cooking class, or even setting up a weekly coffee catch-up with a friend. Having a set time and place for social interactions creates a rhythm in your life that loneliness struggles to disrupt. When you have regular events or gatherings, you're adding connection points to your life that reinforce that feeling of community. You start to realize that you're not just a solo act floating through life. You have roots. And when you miss a session, people notice. They ask about you, care about you. These routines aren't just tasks on your calendar, they're opportunities to build relationships over time. Every Saturday morning, seeing the same faces at your local cafe or that weekly book club meetup, you become part of something that makes you feel included and valuable. Loneliness can't survive where you feel you belong. Step 3. Become your own best friend. Finally, let's talk about the core of all this, building a strong relationship with yourself. There's a powerful Persian saying that goes,
خشت اول چون نهد معمار کج تا ثریا می رود دیوار کج.
Which means, if the first brick is placed crooked, the wall will remain crooked to the end. If you start with the wrong mindset, that feeling of inadequacy will only echo through every interaction. Ask yourself this: who would you be comfortable spending time with? Who would you want as a friend? Imagine that person, kind, understanding, supportive. Now, be that person for yourself. Self-acceptance isn't just a nice idea, it's a practice. It's about facing parts of yourself that may feel incomplete or that hold you back. When you become your own best friend, you begin to see yourself as enough. You're no longer waiting for someone else to make you feel whole. You're not looking for someone to complete you because you're already complete. Think about this like an anchor. Once you're grounded in who you are, loneliness loses its grip. You don't feel that empty void because you know you're already connected to yourself. When you go into social situations, you're not clinging to others to fill a gap. You're there to share who you are, comfortably, confidently. And that's exactly what draws people in, when you're fully present, just as you are. Embracing this will shift how others respond to you. People can sense authenticity, and they're drawn to it because it's rare and real. So there you have it. 3 powerful steps to defeat loneliness. Step out of your comfort zone. Build routines that connect you to others. And most importantly, become your own best friend. These aren't just strategies. They're life skills that open doors to connections you never thought possible. You don't have to be the most outgoing person in the room. Just take one step. And if you're ready to keep growing, hit that subscribe button. Let's walk this journey together and turn loneliness into a distant memory.
Thank you for watching.